Email marketing generates $42 for every $1 spent, making it a great tool for small business owners to connect with their audience and convert their subscribers to customers. So how do you get started with email marketing? How do you build up an email list? What are the steps you take to go from never having done this before to having a successful email marketing strategy for your business? I'm answering all of those questions and more in today's video about email marketing for beginners. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brandy with Life Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. Super quick, go ahead and like this video for me, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we put out every week that help you grow your business. All right, let's start out by quickly defining what email marketing is. Optin Monster said email marketing is a type of direct marketing that uses personalized mass emails to educate and convince a lead to take a specific action like making a purchase. So you as a business owner would have a list of email addresses from your target audience that you can send emails to. And we'll talk more about how you get a list of email addresses in a minute, but I want to clarify something right out of the gates because a lot of people hear that definition about sending mass emails and think that that means you're logging into your Gmail account and sending emails one by one to all of your customers, or sending one giant email to a list of 100 people with all of them CC'd. No, that is not how you perform email marketing. There are super easy, user-friendly programs you will use to conduct your email marketing that we'll cover today. But I just wanted to clarify that up front to take away some of the stress people have about even approaching email marketing. It is not that time-consuming or labor-intensive when done right. And I'm going to teach you how to do it right in this video, so make sure to watch to the end. All right, so now let's talk about why email marketing is important / still relevant. If you're on social media, you may have experienced the struggle a lot of small business owners face in growing their followers. Don't get me wrong, it can be done, and we have several videos on that, but the downfall is that ultimately your profile on social media and your followers there are in the hands of the social media platform. If the platform experiences issues and isn't working for the day, you don't have access to your followers for that day. You don't have any way to contact them. And if the platform shuts down permanently, then you just lost all your followers and potential customers. Email marketing is important because your list of subscribers is your list. You own it, and it's not dependent on another platform. Think of it this way. If Instagram were to die today and you lost all 40,000 of your followers, would you still feel pretty stable because you'd gotten the email addresses of the majority of those followers? Or would you be panicking like, I just lost all my potential business? If the latter, then you need to stop putting all your eggs in one basket and diversify how you connect with your followers. To do that, I would suggest email marketing no matter if you're B2B or B2C, either way. Now, some of you might be wondering why I would suggest email marketing specifically over other channels. The biggest reason was stated at the beginning of this video. Email marketing generates $42 for every $1 spent. So contrary to what a lot of people may think, email marketing is not dead. It is very much alive and profitable. But in addition to that, it helps create something a lot of small businesses desperately need: brand consumer trust. One of the biggest hesitations consumers have in purchasing from a small business is their lack of trust or familiarity with the brand. People are going to have a harder time giving you their payment method to purchase something if they've never heard of you or feel like they don't know you and therefore aren't sure if they can trust you. Email marketing allows you to send what feels like personalized emails directly to their inbox to help bridge that gap and gain their trust so that when they are making a purchasing decision, they think of you fondly and not negatively or skeptically. All right, so now you know what email marketing is and why it's important. Let's talk about how to get started with email marketing. The first thing you'll need to do is learn how to build your email subscriber list because you need to have people who you're sending the emails to, right? The best way to build this list is to offer a free piece of valuable content, which is called a lead magnet, in exchange for their name and email address. So if you're a restaurant owner, you could offer a free drink coupon in exchange for their name and email. If you run a dog grooming business, you could offer a PDF on how to best manage your dog's hair in between grooms for different breeds in exchange for their name and email. If you're in retail and sell things like clothes or home decor online, you could offer a style guide using your products, etc. Point is, you want to offer something of value, something your audience would care about and want enough to give you their name and email for it. And you can then advertise this lead magnet on social media with a lead generation campaign, something I show you how to do in this video, link will be in the description, or on Google with a PPC campaign to show the offer to a specific demographic of people who would be interested in the lead magnet. Your target audience will see the ad offering the free lead magnet, they'll click on it and submit their name and email address to get it. This method works well for two reasons. One, it qualifies your email subscribers, and two, it allows them to opt in to receive emails from you, meaning they are giving you permission to email them. You do not, under any circumstances, want to buy email lists or send emails to people who have not given you permission to do so. Not only does that fail to ever work in generating purchases, but it can also get you in trouble with email providers and either permanently land you in spam or prevent you from sending emails at all. Using the lead magnet method works because your lead magnet should be related to what your business offers. So if someone is interested in your lead magnet, you can safely assume they'd be interested in what you sell as well. So it automatically qualifies the person as a good lead. And since they're opting into your emails to receive something they want, it creates a positive first impression and interaction with your brand. If you need a little help on how to create a good lead magnet for your business and promote it, watch this videos of Sherman's next and it'll teach you how to do exactly that. Now, after you've started collecting some email addresses, you'll want to store them in an email marketing software. So let's talk about email marketing softwares, how they help you, and how to utilize them. First of all, I want to say that there are a lot of different email marketing softwares out there, all the way from free and rudimentary to paid and more complicated. So depending on where you're at in your small business journey, you'll want to pick the one that best suits your needs. Karan goes over his top 6 recommended email service providers in this video, so I'm not going to rehash all of that here. You can check out his video for that. But I am going to cover the basics and what an email marketing software should do for you. It'll house all of your contacts and their information and allow you to group them by demographics and or behaviors. This is important because instead of just sending the same email blast to every person, you can send certain emails to certain people. This is what's called segmentation or segmented emails, and we'll get more into this in a second. Your email marketing software will also allow you to set up automated emails in advance, meaning you are not manually going in and sending an email every time it needs to be sent. Instead, you go in one time to set up the emails you want to be sent, and your software will automatically send them to the right people at the right time based on the conditions you've set. Now, I know that's a lot of information, especially if you've never dabbled in this before, so let's look at an example. Let's say someone just filled out the contact form on your website. You can set up an email sequence so that every time someone fills out that form, they automatically receive a "thank you for contacting us" email that lets them know a member of your team will reach out to them shortly. Now, you wouldn't want the same email to be sent to someone who just made a purchase on your website, right? You'd want someone who just purchased something to receive a confirmation email with a tracking number. Or if someone submitted their email to you through a lead magnet campaign on Facebook, the first email they should receive is an introductory email with the lead magnet in it. Segmented emails allow you to set all of this up automatically. This is why segmented emails are so important. They allow you to send emails to people based on the actions that they have taken so far. And this applies to all emails, not just the logistic emails like what I just mentioned. The real marketing magic begins when you start setting up conditions like, if they didn't open these first 3 emails, send them this one next because clearly they're not as invested in my business just yet. But if they did open these 3 emails, then send them this one with a CTA to purchase because they seem like a warmer lead. Marketers who use segmented campaigns note as much as a 760% increase in revenue. And an email marketing software is going to make segmentation like that easy, fast, and efficient. So on that note, let's talk about what kind of emails to send to your subscriber list. My biggest tip to you here is to always create emails with the audience in mind. You don't want to come out with the sell emails right out of the gates because that's a quick way to get people to unsubscribe from your your emails. Like all content and marketing, you want your emails to be value-driven first. And then later down the pipeline, after you've seen them take certain actions that indicate that they are interested and or a good fit for your business, then you can start sending them CTA-driven emails asking for the sale. I think a lot of small business owners get stumped here because we're always seeing the big photo promotional emails from brands in our inboxes, right? And so small business owners start to do the same. But the difference is what I mentioned earlier. People don't know who you are yet. They need to be wooed. They need to have a few positive brand interactions with you first, where they're receiving value from you for free before they can feel confident purchasing from you. So when drafting your emails, keep that in mind. Brainstorm how you can give them free value in the first emails before hitting them with the sales content. Now, before we wrap up, I do want to leave you with 6 tips that are extremely crucial to keep in mind when launching your email marketing campaign. But first, here is a quick message on our new Life program.
Hello! We just helped a small business make over $1.5 million through Facebook advertising. After managing millions of dollars of ad spend for thousands of small businesses and creating thousands of social posts to help businesses connect with their customers, we know how to get results. And we want to help small businesses get results too. So we've decided to give away our knowledge, learning experiences, resources, tools, and feedback to help you achieve results for your digital marketing efforts. If you want to learn the blueprint for success, the best practices from some of the fastest growing companies in the world, get access to all the tools you'll need, and get live expert guidance from yours truly, stop what you're doing and sign up for our coaching program today.
All right, 6 tips to help you run the most profitable email campaign possible. Number 1, avoid spam triggers. A big ongoing obstacle you're gonna wanna avoid in your email campaign is landing in someone's spam inbox, because nobody will ever see your emails if they're going to spam. So what are spam triggers? They're things in your email that raise a red flag to email providers that cause them to be directed to the spam inbox instead of the regular inbox. The email software you choose will probably have some material on this for you to look at, like a list of common spam triggers to avoid. And you can often run what's called a spam test through your email software, which I would also recommend. But some common spam triggers across the board include having a subject line that is in all caps or includes a lot of punctuation like this. There are also a lot of spam trigger words that email providers pick up on and filter to spam, like earn cash now, or the word prize, or free trial, etc. So just do your research there. It can literally be as minimal as a quick Google search to see a list of the words you should avoid using in your emails. Tip number 2 is to clean up your list every 6 to 12 months. What does that mean? Well, over time, as your email list builds, you may get some people who don't unsubscribe, but don't necessarily open your emails either. Or maybe you've gotten a few email addresses that are bouncing, meaning the emails can't be delivered. All of this registers as a low email engagement rate to email providers, and having a low delivery rate is another spam trigger. So just make sure you're going through your contact list every so often to make sure it only consists of people who are actively opening your emails. Tip number 3 is to use effective subject lines. I always say that the rest of your email won't matter if the subject line doesn't get them to open your email to begin with. So you want to write a subject line that piques your customer's curiosity, but does so without getting flagged as spammy clickbait. You want it to speak to the receiver's goals and pain points to get their attention and give them an exciting idea of what to expect if they open the email. Now, I feel like I could make a whole other entire video on how to construct an effective email subject line, because there's so much that can go into that. So comment below and let me know if that's something you'd like to see from me. But for this video, I'm going to leave it at that. Tip number 4 is to make the body of your emails easy to read. Nobody is going to sit there and read a clunky long paragraph. I would suggest entering down after every 1 to 2 sentences and to keep your sentences short and simple. This keeps the spacing nice and the text consumable. If they open your email and see one big paragraph or words they don't understand, their brain is going to go, ugh, I do not want to read that, and they're going to click out. So don't do that. Tip number 5 is to sign up for your own email list and for your competitors. Either use your personal email or create a new email just for this test to sign up for your business's emails as well as your competitors. This will A, put you in your customer's shoes to see what they receive from your business when they fill out your contact form, and B, it will show you what your competitors are sending to your shared target audience to learn from what they're doing well and what they're doing poorly. Take this information and use it to your advantage when writing out your emails. And lastly, tip number 6 is to measure your results and adjust accordingly. Most email softwares will allow you to set up goals that you can track, including how many people open your emails, subscribe or unsubscribe, click the link in your emails, and convert from them. You want to measure this the same way you would for any marketing channel because it will show you what your audience is responding well to and what they're not, so you can optimize accordingly. This will allow you to make more of what's working and ultimately increase your profits. All right, you guys, that wraps up my email marketing for beginners video. I hope this was helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up if it was, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell before you head off to watch the other videos I mentioned, and I will see you in the next episode.